Only few people know about this issue and even less how to fix it. This WordPress vulnerability let attackers establish connection to third-party sites through your own blog, shop, or any website like a proxy, exposing you to be part in DDoS attack. I am Tom D, and in this video I want to help you understand the risk by real examples, and then I will tell you how to fix it. Let's start. Now I want to explain you why to even bother about this issue. First of all, the attacker, some hacker, can get army of zombies using your website. If you have xml-rpc.php enabled, hacker can use pingback method to connect to another site. And if he uses multiple such zombies, he can make a load on the target site, and your website will be one of the zombies. It will be used against some attacks. Secondly, your website can be attacked itself. The hacker can make multiple requests, like thousands of requests to your website, and each of those requests will access external site that will have heavy file, like 150 kilobytes for example, and it will use your resources this way, because your PHP server needs to process that request. Let's see how it works in practice. I'm going to show you in a minute how you can make those attacks to learn how it works. To find out your zombie, you need to find the block that has this XML-RPC functionality enabled. To check that, here you can type after the main page of the website /xmlrpc.php and press enter. The response is XML-RPC server accept only post requests. So let's give the post request to that server. In order to do that, you can use Postman. In Postman, you can see that I'm using exactly the same link, but the type is post. Now the data is raw, type of XML, and here as a method name, I'm using system.list methods. This will list all available methods to use against that server. Press send. Here you can see the list of the method. The one that is the most interesting is pingback.ping. This particular method you can use to initiate the connection to the third-party server that is different than this blog. For example, you can make this website to create the connection to another website. And that's how it is used for attacks. To see how it works, you need to get to one of the posts of your potential zombie, because this link will be checked when you call the pingback method. So you need to have some posts that exist here, some link that exists on this WordPress website. Here's one of the posts. So I will show you how to use this link in order to perform the pingback method. To see how the connections are incoming to the target server, you can use the website webhook site. This will create the webhook for you, so you can see incoming connections. So now you can see that it's waiting for first request. So copy that webhook to the clipboard and go to Postman, for example. Here, instead of this method to list all the possible methods, switch to another method. This one is the same raw and XML. Target is xmlrpc.php, and this calling the method name pingback.ping. Site to attack will be the target site, so it will be the webhook in this case. So you can see incoming connections. Zombie site in this case is a post URL. Go to the post, select this one, copy it, and go to Postman. Paste it as a zombie site. Now send this request. Okay, there is some protection here because I am going through, I'm using a VPN. I found out that this hostinger provider that running this website is blocking such connections through the Tor network and through some VPN. I'll try again, changing the VPN site. Change server. Let's try again. Okay, now it went with that USA server. It has a fault code because it couldn't find this link on the webhook side, but the connection was done. If you go right now to the webhook, it is here right now, so you can see that there was incoming connection from website that is your potential zombie website, which means that you make this website to connect to another website. Now to perform attack on the zombie, first you need to check the WordPress version. Why it's so important? I will tell you in a minute. You click to view page source and you look for the WordPress. Here you have a WordPress version. This can be hid by the developer, so not every time it is visible, but you can also guess it by the compatible version of plugins. You can use this WP scan on Kali Linux to guess it as well. Here it is version 6.4, and when you go to the GitHub, you can check that version. There are also newer versions than the 6.4 available here. You go for the file server. It's here. Class WP XML-RPC server. Limit. And you search for this limit. Here it is. It's hard-coded limit for the response size, which means when you ping back, when you send the ping back request for your zombie in order to kill it from multiple different requests, then the zombie can download maximum 150 kilobytes, which means if you have a larger page, for example, very long website that is larger than 150 kilobytes in a text size, then it won't be able to download the whole site. It will download only 150 kilobytes. But still, if you multiply these requests by thousands, then you can significantly increase the load on that zombie. So in a Postman here, you can place the link to the Wikipedia, for example, and find a long article or prepare some website that has a lot of text data. So this domain, this server will try to download that website, like the first 150 kilobytes, and then it will parse it in order to find this link. And that will take the resources and that will take the time. The timeout is 10 seconds, as you can see in the in this code. So maximum what you can use per request is 150 kilobytes and 10 seconds. But if you multiply it, it might be enough. Of course, there might be some protection like Cloudflare or something like this, but this you always have to try out. Finally, in your hosting provider, you can go to File Manager, go to the public catalog, and then you need to find the file .htaccess. Open it up, and here add the rule. Place it here. And this will block access to this XML-RPC PHP script, so it will block this functionality. Save the changes. Now if you try to call this site again, you won't be able to do this even through the web browser. Yeah, it's not accessible right now. For more extended version of this topic, visit my blog and check article. In this knowledge article, not only I'm explaining this problem, but also I'm putting ready to use code snippet that you can copy and paste and run in your environment. Thank you for watching this video. I'm really curious to have a feedback from you. What do you think about this idea? What do you think about this problem? Write down in the comments, and of course subscribe, like it, and if you want, you can drink coffee with me. Have a nice coding. Bye.